time of year typically filled with gatherings, lots of cooking too, but that can also mean a lot of food waste. But all of those scraps can help local farmers to put more food on the table. Good Day's Lindsay Tuman got an inside look at the partnership that's helping to turn your trash into a nourishing treasure.
I love mustard. It has a spice to it.
Even in the winter months, you'll find a lush green garden at Queen Yen's Oyen Botanical Garden in East Point.
We grow seasonal and local vegetables here, and it's natural, organic, chemical-free, freshly harvested.
Organic all the way down to the compost, which is the key to this garden's success.
Compost makes a huge difference. I mean, pretty much whenever we turn the beds, we're going to add compost because it adds nutrients to the soil.
The compost Yen uses to nourish her soil comes from her neighbors. It's thanks to a partnership with Compost Now and the Foodwell Alliance. Kate Connor is the executive director of the nonprofit.
Our mission is to provide resources and support to local growers across Metro Atlanta with the goal of building healthier communities and just connecting people around local food.
The partnership with Compost Now has been in place for about a year now, and during the holidays it is extremely beneficial.
We're cooking a ton at this time of the year, so lots of greens, lots of carrots, vegetables, and inevitably you have food scraps. So kind of while you're doing all that cooking, we ask people to think about composting, and that means taking those food scraps and returning them to the earth. So you're actually giving back to the earth, gifting soil to it.
The simple act of bringing food waste to these bins helps provide local farmers with what they need to produce better crops at a lower cost.
Foodwell Alliance takes on the cost of that burden to farmers because it is one of the most expensive pieces of farming. Healthy soil is expensive. A lot of folks call it black gold, and we truly believe it. It is the secret to growing healthy vegetables and food.
Yen has some of the bins at her own farm.
Neighbors can compost. They can bring their scraps, their food scraps, here to the garden, to our compost bins that's provided by Compost Now. And the beautiful thing is, once it's a finished product, it comes back to the farm and also those neighbors.
It's a huge benefit to farms, including Yen's, who puts that soil to good use to help keep her community healthy and thriving.
And then also have in mind that everything has a cycle. We don't have to throw it away. It actually has life in it, and we could use that. And that goes right back to the fresh produce that they have. I think that's just such a great component to being a neighbor. It's like helping each other to reduce waste.
Turning what might have been trash into new life. In East Point, I'm Lindsay Tuman for Good Day Atlanta.
And there are combo stations all over the metro area, from East Point to Avondale to Alpharetta. So we'll have more information on our website, fox5atlanta.com.